Hello everybody, welcome back. It is 6:08. I'm ready to make some more videos because I just ate a sloppy joe, some mac and cheese, and some tater tots, and I went into my garage to get me a cold pop. So yeah, I'm ready. Let's get started. Well, in the last video we talked about comments, and I don't really care for this comment, so I'm going to delete it, and I'm probably not going to comment at all for the rest of the entire series. But you never know. I'm going to shrink the head. And now we are going to be learning about links. So, yeah, that's that one guy in that one game who beats up that one guy who steals all the princesses. Yeah, I think that the one princess. Yeah, never mind. Links, those are things you click. So a link looks like this, like http://youtube.com/Caleb the Video Maker 2. That right there is a link. So if you double click it here on the Notepad++, it takes you to my YouTube channel. But that's not going to show up properly in our web page. You see, it's not even clickable, and it looks pretty lame, to be honest. So let's figure out a better way to make links. We use what's known as an anchor tag. Yeah. So it's an A, and then we end the A. So this is an anchor tag, and we put some text in here. This is my YouTube channel. Refresh. Alright, so we have this text here. It doesn't do anything. That's because the anchor tag doesn't send us anywhere. But we can actually assign the H by href, so this is referring us to another document or website. We can put the link right in here. So I think that's right. Refresh. Now it's clickable. Boom. Sweet. So this is my YouTube channel. Oh man, that guy is attractive. Wow. And to you ladies out there, currently single. Oh. Anyways, I'm getting on. Man, I cannot focus for like more than 3 seconds. And as long as I continue to make these videos, I probably will always be single. So I don't even know why I said that. So, gosh, just get back on track. Alright, so, delete this link. So now we have our official link here. As you can see, it's purple. Well, that's because we visited it. Let's see if when we haven't visited a link, it's blue and underlined. When we click it, it turns red. But if you let go, it sends us that way. And then we go back, it's purple. So blue is when it's not visited, unvisited. Red is when it's active or currently being clicked, like you click on it but don't let go. And then purple is already visited links. So that is the idea of that is how you, what am I even trying to say? That is how you make a link in HTML. So yeah, just an anchor tag, close the anchor tag, href equals, and then put the link within double quotation marks. Now, not only can this send you to YouTube channels, but it can also send you to other documents. So let's make a new HTML document, and we're going to save this. So let's type some save, and then we're going to save it in the same directory, which is basically where did I save that at? Oh yeah, desktop. So desktop, same directory, same location, and we are going to name this sociallinks.html. And then we put doc type HTML, HTML. Close the HTML tag. You know, we've done this already. Head, end the head, body. Sorry, I stink at typing. End the body. Sweet. So now we can add some links in here. We can have title. And then we can actually name this to whatever we want to show up here. You can see that right there. that is what will show up. So I could say all of my social links. Alright, and then we can post some links in here. So if we open this page, to open it, we can go to, let's see, there's a trick here. Run, and then launch in whatever web browser you're using. I'm using Chrome. So I can press Control, Alt, Shift, R, or I can click here. Hopefully you saw that. Chrome, yeah. So here is all of my social links. So I don't have any right now, but we can make some by making anchor tags. So I like to start just by making the basic tags, and then I add from there. href. Actually, let's skip that first. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. So now we have 3 options. Now I also want them on separate lines. So if you remember, we can use the break tag. That was from one of our older videos. So now look at it and it looks a lot better. And then we can turn these into links. So href equals href equals href equals. This is pretty awesome because I can actually advertise my social networks while we are making tutorials. So yeah, I'm totally taking advantage of this opportunity. Caleb the Video Maker with no 2, that's the link. That takes you to my Facebook fan page or like page or whatever you want to call it, which is where you can find behind the scene content, what I'm thinking about, and future videos, as well as technical support, business advice, and all kinds of great stuff. Check out my YouTube. We got http://youtube.com/Caleb the Video Maker 2. Twitter, http://twitter.com/Caleb Curry. So now these are all links. As you can see, 2 of them have been clicked. The blue one, I've never visited that page, which that's kind of confusing. But anyways, these are all links now. Right, so if we click them, it'll take us to our pages. Here's my Facebook page. Here's my YouTube page. And last, my Twitter page. Twitter page, I just post random stuff, so if you want to follow me, go ahead, but no pressure. Now, I want to be able to get to this page from this page. So to do that, on our index.html page, we can make a reference to sociallinks.html. Then refresh it. Well, it still says this is my YouTube channel, but it's actually not. That's because I didn't change this text. Click here to see my social links. Awesome. So this is going to take us to a new page, which will display our social links. And then you can click on each one of these, which will take you in separate paths. So that is the idea of links. That's all I really have to say for this video. So in the next one, we'll be going into something new. Not sure what yet, but it's going to be cool. So be sure to subscribe, and I will see you then. Thank you.